Welcome to the making of a DM 2023, baby. The first show. I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things here today, but I'll give you a quick snippet. AI, mental X, how relationships make me millions of dollars a year, and the biggest lie about 10,000 hours to master something. Oh, this one might make you a little sick. So with that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's I'm more Kevin's DM. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans, DM, coming to you from another beautiful day here in Parkland, Florida. A lot going over here in DM world. Yesterday, January 4th, was my wife's birthday. As we got to hang out, 2 o'clock, I took the kids to go get 42 balloons, the number 42, an ice cream cake, candles, and the kids did some cool custom cards, in class and all that stuff. And then we capped it off with a nice dinner, an Italian joint down there in Boca Raton. But it's been amazing over here. A lot of cool stuff going on. And then today I'm recording on a Thursday. Friday, we're going to take off for 3 days to a very exclusive island here in town nearby where you got to take a boat or seaplane or whatever. So super excited for that. Stay tuned for that. I'm excited to share that experience with you guys. But as I'm talking to you here, I'm coming, like I said, from Parkland, Florida. If you're brand new to the making of the DM, welcome. This is a raw, authentic, straight, direct talk conversation, you to me. If you're sitting across the desk, if you're watching the video, I'm sitting this is my office here in Florida, and I'm talking to you across my desk. This is the stuff I'd say. I'm not trying to pull any punches. I'm just trying to give you the truth to help you make proper decisions, to help you get to the time freedom that we're all seeking in the game of life. And I hope that's why you're here, because you want more out of life. You want to be bigger, better, smarter, more profitable, and help a lot of people. That's the ultimate goal here. Thank you to everyone that helped make the show where it's at today. We have a lot of amazing 5-star reviews. Lots of people are buying the books. I'm getting ready to come out with the audio book for Me Economy. My last book that I came out with, I got 2 more coming out in 2023. Really excited about that. But I want to talk to you guys. And by the way, if you've not done the 5-star review, if you haven't 5 stars or whatever on podcast or Stitcher or wherever you're at here listening to this, please take a second. That's all I ask. I'm here for free. I'm in your ear. I'm talking to you. I'm sharing real stuff with you. I don't know anybody giving you real content in a timely manner unless they're trying to sell you something. I have nothing to sell you here today at all. I don't have ads running to make money from this. This show cost me money, which I'm totally cool to do it because part of my thing in my life, I've been 26 years and a half in the game, and I want to give back. I want to give back to the entrepreneur community that's been so amazing to me. Not to say it was easy, but it was amazing, and it's definitely worth it. So today's going to be kind of a random show. I'm going to talk about a bunch of different topics. 2023, I think the biggest thing is a lot of you listen to my voice, probably set out to create all these amazing New Year's resolutions. And the truth is only about 9% of people actually do their New Year's resolutions. You said, I'm going to start on January 1st. You didn't because you were hungover, or you've already fell off the wagon at the gym, or when you said, I'm going to get up, or I'm going to make 30 calls a day, or, whatever bullshit thing you've set up for yourself. And New Year's resolutions is something I do daily. And it's not New Year's resolutions. It's this is what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to accomplish. And I'm not saying I'm perfect with this either, by the way. But this is something you should be doing daily, not once a year, not once a month, daily. Like, what are you going to do? And today's show, like I said, I want to talk to you about some different things. I'd call this a random show, right? So I want everyone here listening to my voice to be more profitable, to have more time, to push and prod and grow to new levels, to hire more people that would help yourself, to help the community, helps your financial, there's a lot of opportunity in that. And I just want to see you grow in many levels. So I'm going to talk today about AI, artificial intelligence. I'm going to talk about, you on your New Year's resolutions thing or on your daily stuff, Most of you are doing physical fitness. I'm going to share with you one thing that you're probably not doing. And if you're doing it, you're not doing it right on a daily basis. How relationships have made me millions of dollars. That's a good one. I talk about this often, but relationship capital is probably one of the biggest things I've realized in life is the most important in the game of business as you grow. So relationship capital, this is a big one, and it's going to be controversial. You've all heard that saying about, I think Malcolm Gladwell came out with like 10,000 hours to master blah, 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 blah. The truth is what I'm going to share with you on this. First of all, it's a big lie. It's not true. And what I'm about to share with you might make you sick and to your stomach because it's disgusting. Everyone posts these little memes. It sounds cool. It gets you driving hard to work 10,000 hours, but is it actually true? It's not. And I'll go deep into that and explain why it's not. So let's start off with AI. I might even throw a couple other random things in here because today I'm feeling a little froggy, if you will. AI, artificial intelligence. My prediction, and I'm just sharing this out loud because I want to have it recorded because this is stuff I think about and research on a lot. I believe in the next 2 to 4 years, artificial intelligence is going to change the game of call centers. I believe there's going to be massive call centers ran through AI technology that could hold a call better than most people, right? Because they have 1 million hours behind them in the system, and it knows how to enter a call, how to exit a call, how to ask for the cell, how to ask for the appointment, how to just have a conversation for salespeople, right? You don't need to incentivize them with money. You don't need to incentivize them and say, good job, Johnny. You did a great job today. You made fucking 12 calls when you're supposed to make 200, but I got to say something nice to keep showing up, right? So we don't want that. But I always tell myself, do not cuss, but I get excited. And but AI is going to be very powerful. It's scary, by the way. I don't think it's good overall long term, but you can't stop it. It is what it is. It's going to evolve. But artificial intelligence, there's always going to be human-to-human interaction, I believe, at least in my lifetime. But artificial intelligence is going to change. It already is changing copywriting. It's already changing artist imagery work. It's already changing how we write, how we talk. It's some of the most powerful stuff. So it's called ChatGPT. You can check it out. It's artificial intelligence software. You can type in stuff. Probably the coolest thing I like about it the most. This is actually pretty interesting. So please listen. I'm not trying to ramble on this. I want to be clear. At ChatGPT, when you go in there and you're typing in an OpenAI area, it asks you a question. And whatever question you put in there, whatever your answer is it's going to give you a reply back. What I kind of like about artificial intelligence in that manner, it forces you to ask better questions to get better output. And you can see it real time. Like, why am I fat? Based off the case studies, this is what I've seen. How do I lose 10 pounds? How do I gain muscle mass? Like, it gets you better getting you better at asking better questions, right? So most people suffer from asking themselves questions. They're oftentimes saying, why do I suck? Why am I ugly? Why am I fat? Why I got a small wiener? Why do I have this? Why don't I have that? They think they're asking a question, but really what they're doing is complaining, right? As opposed to like, hey, this is what I got. How do I maximize it, right? How do I get X, Y, and Z? Like if I see someone that has a yacht and I want a yacht, I'm not like, I can never afford a yacht. It must be nice. It's more like, how the fuck did this guy get this yacht? What does he do? How does he do it? How much does he make? How much does the yacht cost? How much does it take to maintain it? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm asking different questions. My operating system, I've adjusted over the last 26 and a half years by what I was going to talk to you about. Your personal fitness. Your personal fitness. I want to lose weight. I want to get muscle mass. I want to do all these things. I want to run. How much energy are you putting in your mental fitness? I believe mental fitness is going to change drastically over the next 10 years. I think it's going to become a common thing I think you're going to talk about it a lot more. I think you're going to realize it's not fucking weird to go to a marriage counselor or marriage coach. I think you're going to realize it's not fucking weird to go to ayahuasca to discover what's in your mind, to unleash the demon so you can fucking focus on what's in front of you and stop complaining about what was behind you. The past is the past. Get over it. I know it's easier said than done, but that's my mindset to mental fitness, creating mental fortitude. Let me give you an example. I remember one time, I can't complain, I was sitting in this beautiful mansion in Malibu. I should say, I was sitting in a room in Malibu, amazing place, and I got served documents on a lawsuit. Randomly, it came to the door. I have no clue how they, whatever, it came. And me and my girlfriend, now my wife, Dina, it stressed me out. This was a long time ago, by the way. And it stressed me out. I was like, oh my God, if you've ever read like, lawsuits, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to prison for the next 100 years. They're going to throw a key, forget about me, whatever. And it's not like that. But that's how I interpreted it because I had a weak mindset with it. I was uneducated. I was the old school guy. Like, if I get that paperwork, I got to research it and understand it and do something about it. As opposed to like, if my car breaks down, I call AAA and call a mechanic. Just like if I get served with papers, I send it to my lawyers and they deal with it. Right? I didn't do that back then. So my mental fitness, I didn't like how it made me feel. Truth is, actually what I did, I went out and drank. I went and drank a bunch of alcohol. I was only going to get a couple drinks to kind of relax, calm down. Oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe this is happening. And my wife's like, my girlfriend back then, Dina's like, oh my God, you got Mark, this is not a big deal. You got people to help you here. And so then I was down for 2 days, right? Because hangover. I was like just emotionally, mentally stressed. I was like scared, to be honest. And it turns out it was nothing. It was not even a big deal. Nothing actually happened. I didn't do anything wrong. That was what was messing with me. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just this guy was going through a situation and he was an attack guy, not a, deal with his own shit guy. And literally he had to pay me money, I think, at the end of the day, which is kind of interesting. But mental fitness, your mental fitness is so important. And for some reason, so many people think getting a coach, getting a relationship coach, a business coach, a health coach, a running coach, anything you're trying to get better at, hiring third-party people to help you expedite your results through their mental, like they have the mental capacity, the mental stability to help you get there quicker. Like, for example, I have a guy, his name's his name's Christian. He's my workout guy, trainer. And I was talking to him. He's running a lot, and I want to learn how to run a faster mile. And he's from the track and field world, and, he does all that stuff. And today, he's like, hey, let's go for a run, for a minute. Like, we're out there for about 5-6 minutes. And he was just giving me some tips. Here's why you need to do it. Here's the pace. Here's the beat. Here's what you're doing. If you can't talk while you're running, you run too fast, slow down to speed up. Blah, 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 blah. Huh, that sounds familiar. Kind of like business. Sometimes you got to slow down to speed up, right? So mental fitness, if you want a bigger business, a better life, and more abundance and just more fun in life, get the mental fitness dialed in. How much time are you doing with your mental fitness to read about your mental? That's why the Magician vs. Mule book I created is so massive. We sold so many copies of that book, audio and regular book, because it's talking about the way we've been programmed, mentality, and it shows you how to deconstruct it, and more importantly, how to fix it so you can go out there and accomplish and live an amazing life, right? Who told you what rich was? Who told you what failure was? Who told you what stupid was? Who told you that you're short? Who told you that you're fat? Like all these things, like where did this stuff come from? Oh, dude, you're crushing it. Define crushing it, right? Because it works in both ways, good and bad, right? Dude, you just murdered the game. To who? And what does that mean, right? Well, we talk about this often, but king of the dipshit mentality, right? You got 5 guys or 5 gals, whatever, and everyone makes 50 grand except one person makes 100 grand. Guess who's the king of the dipshits? We only make 100 grand max. Everyone else in the 50 grand category is like, dude, you're amazing. You're crushing it. Must be nice to be you and blah, 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 right? And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's not where I'm hanging out. I would want to hang out if I'm making $100,000. I want to hang out with the guys making millions, right? I'm not trying to be the king ding-a-ling in the game. I'm trying to learn, to grow, to push, to live a better life for my wife, me, my kids, my family, everyone I care about, charities, etc., right? So get in groups. But again, this takes mental fitness. You got to really get comfortable with who you are. You got to be genuine to the fact that I'm not trying to fake it till I make it. I'm trying to be genuine to get the results. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm not talking in a whiny way either. I'm like, dude, someone comes to me and like, dude, you know how to do email? Absolutely. I know 100% about this. What do you want to know? But if someone came to say, hey, Mark, can you show me how to do books? Absolutely not. But Katie, April, Kai, all these different people that do books for me in different companies, I could introduce them to them. I'm very comfortable saying, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know who does. Are you? Sounds like simple shit, but it's not. Because most people listening to my voice try to be everything for everybody and do everything for everybody. But what are you doing for yourself mentally? I'll share with you, like, in the morning, every morning on my phone, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen me post this, but like, here's my schedule. At 4:44, I have a thing. Thank God. Wakey, it says. Thank God I woke up. Right? And then at 5 o'clock to 7:30, it says me time. That's right. Me time. Mark Evans time, right? Me time. Focus. Health. Mental. Wellness. Life by design. Right? It's me time. It sounds selfish, but again, get up. I got kids. I got a wife. I got lots going on. It sucks getting up at 4:44 every day, but I do it. Why? Because I know what I want in the future. See, a lot of you, what you see in front of you is not what you did today. It's what you did a year ago or 5 years ago. It's all starting to come to fruition. That's why most people don't make changes, because they want to see instant results, right? Mental fitness is a lifelong thing for me. If I saw someone getting hit by a car right in front of me, what would you see and what I see could be massively different? Because I've trained my mind to see the best in the situation, right? Understanding that, yes, there is bad shit that happens. It sucks. But I can't do anything about the bad. I can't even do anything with the good, but I can learn from both of them. And I want good to come from all of it, right? So how are you programming your mental fitness? What are you doing daily? Are you doing meditation? Are you doing ayahuasca? Are you doing what are you doing? Smoking weed? I don't know what you do, but you need to make sure you're taking care of your mental wellness. You need to learn what your brain is actually, how it functions, right? We're all not the same. I wish it was that easy, but I guess I don't, because it wouldn't be that fun of a world, right? If we all were the same. So we all have these mental things. Like, how do you deal with your contractor stealing from you? How do you deal with a team member taking a client from you and then leaving your company, i.e. stealing from you? How do you deal when the business makes a lot of money, right? We all talk about the negatives, but there's positive effects as well. What do you do? How do you feel, right? Because I work with a lot of high-end people, guys making tens of hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and companies worth billions, truthfully. And when they come to me, you know, their problem isn't like, man, I don't have any money to pay an assistant. The problem is like, dude, I have more money than I ever thought was possible, and I need to find myself. I need to know what makes me tick. I'm not happy. I'm not, I don't want to be comfortable. I want to grow. I want to push. I want to help people. I'm meant for more in life, right? And everyone's sitting back like, oh, dude, you're rich. What's it matter? Fuck, it's not about being rich. It's about doing what you love to do, being in a place like rich people work hard, like not all poor people work hard either. So don't play that fucking game on this show. Like, it's real, right? It's not, oh, you said rich people don't work. Dude, they do. Everyone I know that has money works really hard. They work smart and hard at the same time. They've gotten cool paths. Some of them are lucky. Some of them are hard. They have great strategies and a little bit of mixture of both and everything in between. That's why I love the game of entrepreneurship. It can be for everybody that's willing to do the work and effort and just stay in the game long enough to succeed. So I do urge you to invest lots of time in your mental fitness. When you're on that treadmill, when you're taking the walk, shut the fucking music off, right? Drake will be okay for an hour while you fucking knowledge up, right? Get in the game of life. Do you understand? I don't even know how many tens of thousands of hours I've listened to audios, podcasts, books, like CDs back in the day, audio track. I mean, dude, I was doing tape decks back in the day. Lots of you probably don't even remember tape decks. But mental fitness, mark my words, is something we all need to be very aware of. I've been aware of it for a long time because the stronger I make this, everything else I want in my life becomes a little bit easier. I'm not saying it's easy, but it gets a little bit easier, gets a little bit clearer. I got a little bit better vision, got a little bit better infrastructure to get to that goal, right? I understand goal setting, I understand game planning, I understand team building, I understand managing people, driving people, leading people, everything in between. Like, this is a game of life this is something I'll always do my whole life, is create mental, like in the gym, mental fitness, right? This is why, again, just example, if you won the lottery today, you think you're going to do good with it, you probably won't. You'll probably be bankrupt. The odds are against you that you're going to be bankrupt, right? In 5 years or less. It doesn't matter how much you win, 100,000, 100 million, or $1 billion. It's not because it's not the money. It's the mental capacity to deal with it. So enjoy your process is where I'm going with that. Where you're at today in your game of life, it's where you're at. You can't change it. But I can change where I'm going to be tomorrow. I can change where I'm going to be next month, next year, etc. So get in the game of mental fitness. Start really thinking about the power of your mind and how important it really is. The magic of thinking big, right? That's the truth, is a lot of you don't think really big. You think you do because the people you hang out with or what you're doing, but the magic of thinking big is really limitless, and it opens up a whole nother world. And realize how small we've all play, including me, because there's different levels to this game. I'll move on to the relationships piece. How relationships has made me millions of dollars. So recently, actually, December 30th, I bought a company. I can't show the numbers yet and all that, but I can tell you this. It may be the most insane deal I've ever done in my life, in my career to date, right? The company generates 8 figures a year, and I bought it for 6 figures. I can't tell you what number of 6 figures, but mid 6 figures above, over mid and above, somewhere in there. And it's cranking. It's absolutely a machine. The situation come about because of a relationship. This was not on market, right? This guy knows that I'm a deal maker. That's why you're here, because you want to be a deal maker. If you're already not, you are a dream maker for sure, and a deal maker of your life, but being an outside deal maker, putting deals together, that this one deal to the average person could change their life forever financially. 100%. I could literally flip this company today doing nothing and make multiple 7 figures doing nothing except calling someone else up in a relationship I know that would buy it, right? So both sides of the relationship, but relationship capital. Do the right thing continuously, even when it sucks, over and over and over. And when you get sick of it, keep doing it over and over and over. Always show up. Be intentional. Be thoughtful. Be genuine. Be vulnerable. Be real. Just connect. Stop trying to take from people. Start giving to people. In my relationships, I'm all about deposits. I'm giving relationship deposits. If I see something, I think about someone, I shoot them a message. Today on my walk, I did 3 videos. I did my boy Terry, my boy Mike, and my M&A guy, Ted, my attorney. I just was thinking about them. They popped in my brain. I'm walking. I'm like drenched. I'm here in Florida. It's hot. I look absolutely silly. But I grabbed the video and say, "What's up, Tay Ray? Thinking about you, buddy. Proud of you, blah, 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 blah." Exactly what was on my mind and my heart. I shot a quick video, 30 seconds, boom, and planted the seed. Deposit. I'm not doing this in a manipulative way in any way, shape, or form. It's just if someone pops in my mind, I'm shooting them a video. I'm shooting them a text. I'm shooting them an email. I'm going to go to their house or something. Something's going to happen. There's a reason it was implanted in your brain. It's not just because or all like just pops in my brain, shoot a video. Haven't talked to my boy Mike Morider for a while. He's a great guy. I just shot him a quick video, say, hey, man, thinking about you. Appreciate everything you do for me, etc. Ted, M&A, dude, like, so excited to crush more deals with you in 2023. Like, connect with people, relationship capital. I'm not saying, hey, Terry, I need something from you. Give me a call when you can. Hey, Mike, what's up, dude? Appreciate you. Hey, by the way, can I get something from you? Hey, Ted, hey, you're a great lawyer. I know I pay you a lot of money per hour, but can you send me a deal? Can you send me money? Can you send me this? Can you get someone to do that? Like, no, dude, I don't give a fuck about all that stuff. I want to connect with you as a relationship. I want you to know I'm thinking about you. Who's thinking about you, by the way? I want you to stop for a minute. If you just got a text video from someone you haven't talked to for a while or someone you do business with, not asking for dick, simply connecting with you just to say hi because they're thinking about you. I want you to stop for a second. What does that do to your day? Makes me smile. Makes me smile. I get these messages often. Hey, Mark, just thinking about you, buddy. Hope all's well. Keep kicking ass over there, man. I'm watching. Keep pushing me. Keep driving. Appreciate you. Next. Right? I like that shit. Do you? Of course, I've never had anybody said, Evans, stop sending me these fucking videos telling me how much you're thinking about me. This is stupid. No one's doing that, by the way, ever. Mom, dad, brothers, cousins, sisters, uncles, anybody, just shoot them a quick video. If something pops in your brain, this is how relationship capital works. So the guy I actually bought the deal from, I've seen multiple times through a great friend of mine, actually does some business with this guy. And he always like, dude, you're the deal maker. He actually he's used my logos on some of his race cars. It's a race car driver guy. And he's like, I know you're the deal maker. Here's the deal. Boom. And he told me the numbers. I was like, I'm in. That's a true deal maker. That's a relationship. That's a handoff relationship capital at the highest level. And that's how real world works, right? Not to say you shouldn't have marketing going on and building company, like all that. That's to be given. But relationships is what I thrive on. I love it, right? I've thought about this guy multiple times. Every time I see him, it's always super friendly, cordial, fun. It's not like he's my boy. I'm calling him up every day. What's up, man? You want to get a drink? You want to do this? No, it's none of that. It's strictly business. It's good relationship, business relationship. You know, he knows what I'm great at. I know what he's great at. We connect. He helps me. I help him. I introduce him. He introduces me. Like, we do things and we put stuff together, but we're not going on Disney cruises and shit like that together, right? So, but relationship capital, it's something every single person listening to my voice can do more of. They can make more deposits. I talk about this all the time because it actually works. And everything I talk about works. Or I wouldn't waste your time on it. But simply pick up the phone and shoot 3 videos. Pick up the phone and shoot 3 texts. Pick up the email and shoot some emails. Just connect with people if you're thinking about them. If there's someone you haven't talked to forever, stop messaging people only when you need shit from them. By the way, if you do that, you're a fucking taker. That's what that means. You're a taker. Takers take. This is why you don't get what you want, because no one wants to give takers anything because they're too busy taking. You'll never be satisfied. You'll never be happy. You'll never be abundant. You're simply taking. It's a very shitty way to live. But if you're given, and I'm not saying you can't get, but if you give, you're going to get, right? I forget. He always said, help enough people get what they want, you ultimately get what you want. That's giving. Give people what they want, and you ultimately get what you want, right? Money flows, all this. Relationship capital gets you opportunities, gets you in front of money, gets you in front of different deals. Like, relationships have made me millions and millions of dollars a year for many years, and I believe billions of dollars before I die. It will, 100%. So dial in your relationship capital and connect with more people. Okay, one more thing at least, but I might switch into something else because I had someone ask me a very interesting question. I thought it was very funny. Very interesting, actually. It wasn't even funny. It's just different. And I like the approach. And I'll try to get in today. Have you heard about the 10,000 hours to master something? So I think about these memes I see all the time. The more I see it, the more I want to dig in deep to see if it's true. And the 10,000 hour things. Now, don't get me wrong. I think if you invest 10,000 great hours into something, you'll be better. I believe if you have mental toughness and awareness and improving mentality, like you always want to constantly improve, I believe 10,000 hours could help you become one of the best, if not better. But that to the side, if Tiger Woods was sitting at his house just swinging a club all day long for 10,000 hours, is he the Tiger Woods we know today? Nope. He had coaches, his dad, and other coaches helping him improve his 10,000 hours, right? So it's a constant improvement of 10,000 hours. See, if you've ever been a golfer, you know you could have a great day and literally the next shot, you don't know what happened and everything's off. And you're like, dude, I'm swinging the same, I'm hitting the same. But if a coach came in and saw that, they'd say, hey, tweak your blade 2 degrees and lower your legs and do this and just keep your back straight, keep your arm, like they could improve your hours. And then I think about my dad, my mom, my sisters, my uncles, everyone I grew up with my entire life, everyone I loved the most, right? At the end of the day. They have a lot more. My dad's an amazing contractor. He knows how to build anything. My uncle, all these guys and gals. But they never got rich doing it. They never got rich doing it. A coal miner could be the best coal miner in the world. It has 26,000 hours of their life in a coal mine. They're going to end up black lung, wore out, beat up, and not much money in the bank. See, the caveat to the 10,000 hours is constant improvement of 10,000 hours towards something big. Right? Golf is very clear. I can start here and I could potentially become pro. If I'm trying to be the best 10,000 hours in a coal mine, I'm in trouble. Trying to be the best 10,000 hours as a roofer, I'm in trouble. Eventually, there has to be a course correction on these 10,000 hours on a constant basis, right? I start here today. I learn how to do roofing. 4,000 hours deep, I learned that I don't like roofing. It hurts my back and it's hot and it sucks. So I want to build a business around it. And I start editing until I get the business. And then I got 100 people on the roofs. And then I'm making X. I'm making way more money. If you want to work 10,000 hours to bust your ass and not have much to show for it at the end of the day, be my guest. But this is why I talk about thought auditing. What thoughts have you audited? The hours you're investing today, are they going to get you to the results that you're seeking, that you desire? Yes or no? It's real simple. It's data. Well, maybe, right? Some people think, no, dude, it either is or isn't. It's math. If I'm trying to make $1 million a year, but everything I do is $100 an hour, it's never happening no matter how hard I work. The most I can make is $2,400 a day. It's not happening. So I need to course correct and say, okay, what can I create? What can I build? How do I charge more money per hour? How's my value different? Maybe I only work 8 hours, so I need to make $500 an hour, right? How do I do that? Who's my prospect? Who's my client? What's my product? These are things I'm thinking about. Too many of you are working too hard for too little. I hate seeing it. It sucks. I've seen people in my life that I love the most do it their whole life. The difference is we're thinking about growing. That's what the DM podcast show is about. Learning to change our mindset, learning to want to be better, learning on what other opportunities exist to be able to find a different path to get you to the motherland, right? So what do you want? Thought audit. These 10,000 hours, it's a long time. But too many people are putting these 10,000 hours towards stuff that's not going to change the game. This is why people are frustrated, overwhelmed, massive anxiety. They're not doing the right 10,000 hours of effort. When's the last time you've audited your effort? When's the last time you audited your hours? When's the last time you measured your hours and effort towards your objective and goals? There's a reason you're not hitting your targets. It's not because they don't exist. You know they exist. There's a reason because you're not setting forth the proper effort and execution plan to accomplish these types of results. No more, no less. Too many of you are fantasizing, dreaming, looking online, getting excited, but not doing anything about it. Life is very, 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 very short, and it's not going to serve you if you do nothing with this information. So look at your hours. What hours are you doing? What's serving you? What's not serving you? Get serious about this. This 10,000 hours is very powerful if it has direction. And that's all I want to say about that. And then I'll move on to this. This kind of sounds douchey, by the way. But I'll tell you this. I was talking with a guy, and he's well off financially and business. He's a very successful guy. And he's like, dude, how does it feel to be rich? Good question. The truth is, most people listening to my voice will never get rich if they're worried about people thinking they're rich. Like, I have money. I'm very cool to say that. It's no big deal. It's whatever. I've worked really, really hard to get to where I'm at in my life. But I'm very broke to where I'm going. And it's a lot of money, right? So it's all relative. But back to the straight staying. What does it feel like to be rich? I can tell you this. I've been poor and I've been rich. It's not, does money make you happy? Money is a tool. Money has no emotions. I have the emotion, and again, I have the mental wherewithal, the mental fitness I've put in. Money is simply a tool to me, no more, no less. It buys me time. It buys me conveniences. It allows me to take care of people I love and care about. It allows me to hire great people. I don't have to work with D+ people. I work with fucking A+ people. Why? Because I have money to pay them, right? See, I don't have this whole thing where I have a persona online. I just want to help a lot of people get where they want. And then secretly they hire me and say, dude, I'm about to fucking kill every one of these employees. They absolutely suck ass. No one's doing their job. They're all shitty people. They don't care about anything. And blah, 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 blah. It's like, one, they don't have the money to pay them. Two, they don't have the mental capacity to take care of the people like they need to. They're not setting goals, visions, all this stuff and leading people. So money gives you time to hire a coach to help you learn leadership, gives you money to help you build an infrastructure, a CEO, CFO, controller, et cetera, in your organization to help you, give you time freedom to grow the business in another level. So, and I've talked about this, like I've helped a lot of people. This year, 2022, I gave more money away to charity in 1 year than I did the entire 25 years prior. My goal this year is to give way more than I did in 2022. I can't help causes and help people that can't help themselves unless I help myself and get money and get richer or wealthy, whatever you want to call it, to get that money and provide great value, great service, great, all this stuff. And, it sucks sometimes too. Why? Because if you don't have a big vision and you get a lot of money, you could feel lost. There's lots of people I've worked with over the years, and they're like, dude, and I've been there, so I understand it, is like, I don't really have a purpose anymore. I have all the money in the world. I didn't even dream about this amount of money. I have more money coming in a day than I used to dream about coming in a year. I'm not even working for it, and it keeps showing up. And I don't know what to do. So typically they go down the path of drinking, drugs, sex, whatever, and all these crazy things. And then one day they wake up and realize money is a tool, and it could be a good tool or a bad tool. So I want to be clear. It's just my stance is being rich is great. Just so we're clear. So there's no misconception here, but it's not about being rich. It's about where you're at and where you want to go. It's about being confident in yourself, knowing that I can go out and create value in the marketplace by putting great deals together, great relationship capital deals together. I have the mental fortitude because I put in all the effort. While your ass is sleeping, I've already got 2.5 hours deep in the game of entrepreneurship and mental fitness and taking care of me and doing all these things, So I want you to understand. There's my son, Mark. Mark, what's up? Come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
What are you doing today?
Tennis.
Tennis? Come here. Get over here. Get over here. So I'm talking on the camera and we're talking on the audio. You can see Mark, right? How old are you today, Mark?
7.
7? When's your birthday?
August 19th.
August 19th. Look at the camera. Tell them what is the 8th wonder of the world?
Compounding interest.
Compounding interest. That's right. Do you like working hard or easy?
Hard.
Why do you like working hard?
Because, I don't know.
It makes you hard, right? It's fun. It makes you feel accomplished. It makes you feel good, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Does Drea like working hard or easy? Your sister. Why do you think Drea? I think Drea likes it hard too. Right? Do you love accomplishing goals?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel good?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, let me finish this up, okay? Yep, we'll do tennis shortly. But that's what I'm talking about is being rich is great. It's amazing. I know I can go to bed at night. If I don't wake up, my family's taken care of. And many families are taken care of. Because I've worked really hard. I've invested a lot of money hiring great fiduciaries, great insurance companies, great team members. I have a lot of amazing people in my life. Amazing people in your life don't come and hang out for free. They got to get paid. And you shouldn't expect them to do it for free anyways. I don't work for free. You don't work for free. Why should we expect them to work for free? And not only that, when you have the money to pay these people, they want to take care of you. Their job, their fiduciary, their duty, if you get with the right people, they want to make your life easier because they want to keep that monthly income stream coming in or whatever you're paying them, hourly, monthly, whatever. And you just got to know the rules of engagement. But being rich is very good. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. Every church I go to was not built with thoughts and prayer. It was built with money, period. I don't care how you fucking argue this. These are the facts, right? Someone has cancer in your family. They have a year to live. There's a surgery that costs $5 million. If you don't have $5 million, you fucked up. They're going to die because you fucked up. That's how I feel, right? It sucks, but it's the truth. I need to be super ready. I want my kids to work hard so they're hard when things get hard. It's easy to them. You understand that? It's easy when it's hard. Why? Because I'm built hard. I build hard daily. I'll do hard shit constantly. Not because it's easy, not because it's cool, not because it's social media friendly. It's because it's who the fuck I am. I have mental fitness. Do you? Listen, I'm telling you right now, don't let anybody say, oh, being rich, oh, you're showing off. No, I'm doing me, motherfucker. You go show off on your bicycle. You go show off in your tent. And oh, by the way, you're going to be showing off when you post the fucking GoFundMe page because you didn't take care of your shit. You didn't work hard. You didn't take care of the money. You didn't do the right things. And now you want my money to help make your life easier. Isn't that fucked up how that is? Isn't that wild? I want you to get serious about this game. This game is about making money. Why else are we doing all this crazy shit? I ain't doing it to be a great guy. I'm doing it to be a great guy to get money. Money gets great guy. Like, it's all encumbrance. You don't have to be a dick to get money. You don't have to be a great guy to get money. You just have to get money if you want. But, like, it's a very cool life when you can work really hard on what you love to do by helping people get great insights, building businesses, seeing the infrastructure, getting, doing one strategy to make millions of dollars because you have like an insight, you have knowledge. It feels amazing. I don't trade my time for dollars. I trade my time for value. And that's how I look at it, right? No one's ever going to pay you what you're worth. They only pay you what value you bring to them. And if I can bring someone $1 million in value, what's that worth to them? It's different for everybody, by the way. But I can tell you right now, I don't care if I work a minute, a nanosecond, or 100 hours. I'm going to get the job done if I work with them. So I want you to know, today is the day. 2023 is upon us. It's not stopping. You're not stopping. I appreciate you being here on the Making of a DM. If you guys need anything from me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to tag this show. Make sure to share it with your people, your audience. Let them know what's up. I'm here to help you. I have nothing. No, my intentions are simply to help. By the way, I'll get money with you one day because don't get it twisted. Right? I'm not Mother Teresa over here. I'm working hard to give back in massive value, And maybe one day I need to buy a business. I need to buy a property. Or maybe you have a service that I need. I want to work with everyone listening to my voice. I want to be of value to you. I want to help you in any way, shape, or form I can. And I want to go out there and crush 2023 just like you. So with that said, make today count.
I'm Mark Evans DM. I'm here to help and teach them what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. From a small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. Did not come from a lot of money. I remember as a kid, wanted to make 100 racks. Didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8. Thought they should've held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss. I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not chasing the money. I'm out here chasing the purpose, so I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm Mark Evans DM. I'm here to help and teach them what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm Mark Evans DM. Deal maker, deal maker, deal maker, deal maker, DM project.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.